Hello everyone, welcome to Shal Gulhati, Shiva and Mysticism for another episode of Monday with Mahadev. Last time we spoke of the very rich tradition in Hinduism of God as Mother, and we talked of not one or two but several forms of God coming in a feminine form, like notably Ganga, the river goddess, Sitla, the goddess in charge of disease and its cure, and Ragini Devi, the one in the forest. And we also spoke of the three major deities which we have, which is Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance, Saraswati, the goddess of learning, the patron of the arts, and the nourisher of the soul, and Mahadevi, which is Durga, the goddess of power, the power to create, the power to destroy demons, the power to do penance, and the power of humility. And I said to you that very near my town is a place called Katra, where we have a very famous yatra, a holy pilgrimage to Vaishno Devi, known as Vaishno Mata, and lots and lots of pilgrims come all the year round to go to that cave and have darshan. So they have to walk or trek about 14 kilometers on a hilly path. They can alternatively go on horseback. There is a helicopter service as well. And finally, when they reach the cave, the sanctum sanctorum, there is no one idol or a murti as we call it. There's nothing like this over there, but there are three pindis. Now, Pindi is a natural rock formation, something that stands out like this. And there are three of them inside the Sanctum Sanctorum. And we are told that these are Saraswati, Mahalakshmi, and Kali. So all the three are represented. The question arises, which one of the three is Vaishno Devi? Now in the center we have Mahalakshmi. So is that indicative of the fact that Vaishno Devi, Vaishno Mata, is an avatar or an incarnation of Lakshmi? Now, one of the folklores, the songs that is sung over there, is Uche Pada Wali Mata, the one who resides in high mountains, Pahada, Parvat. And Shiva's wife is called Parvati, the daughter of the Himalayas. So this is a hint that it could be Durga. The most important thing in Hinduism to identify a god, one of the most important things, is what Vahan does the god use. Vahan is transport, the vehicle. And the gods used to ride different things, like Shiva has a bull, Nandiji. And Vishnuji has Garud, the flying eagle. And Saraswati has a swan. And Durga rides either a lion or a tiger, a very fierce form of the feline species. And in the same folklores, in the same songs that are sung to her in Vaishno Devi, we say Shera Wali Mata, the mother of lions, or the mother that is with lions, or the lion-hearted mother. So this can only be Durga. The one who rides a lion or a tiger is only Durga. So this is a very big hint that Vaishno Devi is basically a Durga place. And why this is important in Hinduism, I can give you a very modern analogy. Suppose that you live in a particular colony on a street which has a main street, and you know many of your neighbors, and you know the cars that they have. You know their cars by color, by description, by the make, sometimes even the number. So doesn't it happen often that you're crossing in your car and someone's car is coming, and before you can actually see the driver in the seat, you see the car and you know that that is my friend's car. My friend drives a red BMW, and my friend drives a car with the number 333. So it is an effective way of identifying somebody. The owner of a particular vehicle, the one who sits on a particular ride, is going to be a particular person whom you know as that person. So with the Hindu gods, this thing has been well established for eons. Shivji rides a bull, Nandiji. Indradev rides an elephant, Airavat. They don't switch. Shivji does not ride a horse. Therefore, Sherawali Mata, the mother of tigers and lions, has to be Durga. So what is the mystery here? Why do we have Mahalakshmi in the central figure? Now, Vaishno Devi is situated in the Trikuta hills. They are like this, the three hills, the Trinity. And interestingly, we have three pindis, three rock formations, again a Trinity. But that is the tip of the iceberg. If this is a rock formation, which we can see, this part is visible, what lies at the bottom has to be one big chunk which unifies all those three, or from where the three emanate. Pretty much like a Trishula. So it has the base, and then it has the three prongs. And that is how it is with Shakti, Mahadevi, Durga. She is the one from where all these emanate. And therefore Vaishno Devi is essentially a Durga Sthan, a Durga place. I also said to you that there is a link that Mahadev has in this cave. And what that link is that when we go inside the cave and we are facing the altar, we can see the three pindis. But what we normally cannot see, because it is at our back, is another rock formation of Shivji, Mahadev. And unless you have enough time and the pujari there tells you that at the back of you is Shiva, mostly he will only be able to tell you what is in front of you. He will give you the darshan of the three Devis. So unless you know that, you will not note that Shiva is seated eternally in that cave, as if he is worshipping all the three pindis forever. And that is the little mystery of Vaishno Devi. So come back to me on this channel next Monday, and I will tell you another interesting story of Mahadev. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Jagdambe.